How we doing? Your silly intro did come through, Gino. I appreciate my resident FBI agent. I need to know why my voice is being all weird. So give me 1 second while I assess that. Interesting. What can I do to test Milliput green stuff? Anything else like that? My most sought after model. I couldn't tell you because I can't stand the stuff. I have used green stuff once and I swore it off after that because it was a terrible experience. Hey, Grave Warden. Trying to figure out some mic stuff here because it's super sensitive. How do I fill gaps? I just find pieces that work modularly. Because for like just head swaps and arm swaps and things like that. So like this guy, he's a prime example. So he's, because arms and heads are really easy to do. And then you just kind of go with, oh, do they have a pistol? If they don't have a pistol, then is there one in the arm? If there isn't one in the arm, then it's okay to have one on his hip or not have one at all, or, you know, stuff like that. Simple stuff. And usually if there's like a big gap that's not going to necessarily be seen, I use, since I don't use Tamiya and I use all glue, I use gel super glue because it does kind of, it fills the gap, and then when it dries, it's a strong bond. But if it's two pieces butted right up next to each other, then I use liquid super glue. Hi, Atwood. Which minis? Which ones are you talking about? Oh, hang on. I'm missing stuff. What kind of camera do I use for the minis? Well, for the preview that you guys see over there, it's just my phone. That's all. And for this, it's just a webcam. Might buy the Saturday box in the near future. Depending if they're still in stock. The store goes 50% off. Oh, y'all know each other. I see. I see. Hang on, I gotta do some more camera stuff. Okay, there we go. Like that. Like it, like it, I like it. No, I don't touch her camera. Yep, this is all on webcam. This is actually my higher quality webcam. I use my lower quality for my face because it is a smaller box. Ah, I see. I see. Also, just today, my new paint dropper bottles arrived. So that's exciting. I'm going to be moving all of my Citadel paints to those. And my base has showed up. So I'm going to be using some of those in the near future. Finish your little design, transferring paint. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best method to do it. I might have to makeshift a little funnel or something. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do it safely. I'm sure it'll be an adventure. For anyone curious, we're painting my homebrew chapter tonight, the Angels of Sorrow. I haven't given them any attention for a while, so gonna be diving into them. Or at the very least, just an Infernus. Yeah, you do have a lot of work cut out for you since you're pretty much meshing two completely different kits between Phobos armor and Tacticus. do see your comments. So, no, he is not part of the reliquary. So this is part of my homebrew chapter, the Angels of Sorrow, who are actually a Lamenter's successor. For anyone who cares about them as much as I do. It's the first time I've touched them in a while. So I gotta kind of remind myself how to do their scheme. Because I've been very chaos pilled as of recently. As well as doing the reliquary, but, you know. These guys, they probably have the most work put into them lore-wise. As far as, like, current campaigns and things of that nature. Warhammer makes the internet small. That is extremely true. Stole your stream ideas from. Well, I wouldn't steal anything from me because I am not someone who should be taken as any form of authority. I have not put him anywhere yet. I've kind of been slow on the reels and shorts side of things as of late. For some reason. I don't know why. I've gotten several models done. I just haven't put them up anywhere. Mostly because I keep forgetting. I can see them. She's dealing with some technical issues at the moment. Ideas for me is increase the quality of your stream. I suppose that's nice to know. I usually just take all my ideas from other people. So I can't be upset. Holding out on you. Like I said, if you want to see some subpar content, this is your place. But I am no professional, so don't expect anything grandiose. My schedule only allows for one stream a week, so that's where we're at. But yeah, I really do need to get better with the consistent shorts uploads. Kind of been slacking from where I was a year ago. Just nerd stuff in general. Time for you to learn. Oh, hey, welcome to the Discord. Appreciate that. You have learned how to play 40k. Well, you're already ahead of me. I think that's for sure. Why do I stream? This camera does have a set focus because the autofocus is trash. I started streaming because I enjoy creating content, even though I don't have a ton of time to do it. And the more and more I got involved in the Warhammer community, the more I realized that it's really easy to build your own community around the hobby or the lore. Granted, when I did initially start, it took several weeks, but where I was lacking in commenters or in chat, I would make up for in viewership, because I would be getting hundreds of views per stream. So I knew I was just getting a bunch of lurkers, and eventually I would get someone who actually wanted to talk to me. And lo and behold, the more I did it, the more people actually wanted to engage, and I tried to engage them. And ironically, when I started begging for engagement, they gave it to me, because I started the Discord and I told everyone, join my Discord. And that's really when everything started picking up. And then I started a Patreon not long after that, because I wasn't really expecting anything. But then a handful of you dove right into it, much to my surprise. I was like, okay, maybe this community is kind of cooler than I thought. Because I wasn't expecting anyone to actually give me money without any Prime content. And I usually keep you guys updated where y'all's money is going. Because my first purchase that I made with the money you guys were giving me actually went to upgrading my PC so I could have higher quality streams. So I did that, and I try to keep you guys relatively updated on what I'm purchasing. So like, I bought these bases the other day because I needed more bases. And I bought these dropper bottles. So yeah, it's not a lot, but I appreciate you guys. Building your community of friends is the most enjoyable part of the hobby. Threads hates you. Gordon is your cool best friend. Community is awesome for sure. I don't use Threads, but I post relatively frequently on Instagram. I'm pretty active on there. Threads just kind of seems pointless to me, but that's just me. But I wanted to make a community who was especially into homebrew and hobby. And subsequently, if you're into homebrew, you're probably into lore, which is all part of the hobby that I'm interested in, because I am not really that interested in the game. I probably would be more interested if I had people who played it with me, but it's not really a concern. It's not something I'm dying to do, because I really just love filling up my Google Docs with lore about the things that I'm painting. Oh, Thread, I see. I'll understand your subculture at some point. don't know if I've actually shown you guys the Angels of Sorrow, but this is what they look like. This is a veteran sergeant, so he has a different helmet, but yeah. That's where we're gonna end up by the time we're done with this. Hopefully. All goes well. Too good? I don't think that that is quite the truth. The only thing... trying to think. One of the only two things that I've painted that I'm genuinely proud of are my Vashtor and my Contemptor Dread for the Fervent Storm. Those are the two models that I've painted that I am genuinely proud of. Everything else just fine. Well, if your standards are set low, then I'm okay with that. We're going to dive into our yellow now. I do the typical thing, and I use Imperial Fist. I think this paint is fantastic. Oh, okay. That's a valid point. I am relatively proud of how the latest Putrid Maw are turning out. They got kind of stale after a while. But then, once I graduated to a makeup brush, it's been a totally different ballgame. Try sponging eventually. Sponging was one of the first techniques I actually learned. Actually, no, it's not true. Dry brushing was one of the first techniques I learned. And then I started sponging not long after that. And it changed everything. And I was just using a regular old kitchen sponge, tearing off bits of it. And then I was like, this is good. Like, it gets a grimdark feel. But I'm not vibing with it. So then we did those Tartaros Terminators. I did those Tartaros Terminators. And it was the same look, but better. And so I decided to stick with that. So I tried it on the Putrid Maw because I never had before. And it was astronomically better. So I think that's how I'm going to do them moving forward. Get the actual painting side down before I try out shortcuts. I didn't really see it as a shortcut. I just saw it as a technique that I wanted to try. Because I saw how it made other models look, especially like dry brushing. And I'm the kind of person who, before I try something, I want to learn all the information I can about it. So that was the case with painting. So whenever I started developing the Putrid Maw and I discovered that I liked painting after a few test models, just regular painting, similar to what I'm doing right now, I started doing research on techniques and color schemes, things that would feel unique. And at the same time, I was writing the lore for the Putrid Maw. And it just kind of fell into place. And I decided I'm going to go for a Grimdark feel. Because I've seen people do Grimdark Death Guard and their Death Guard kit bashes. So I kind of want to see how that's going to look with red instead of green. And so I did it. And that's kind of what I fell in love with for them. So that's what I stuck with. Man, ask me questions directly. They're really pushing for you to paint. We would just have to find you some models, because like I said, I'm stingy with my models. I have some Necrons over there that I bought used, and they're terribly kit bashed and painted. And I haven't taken the time to strip them. I really have no interest in Necrons whatsoever. Especially since they're so horribly kit bashed. And I really don't want to put in the effort to try to fix them. So they're just kind of sitting in a box. Also have thinner to thin my paints to transfer them. I do have some thinner. Take it to the Warhammer store and get a free mini. I have a free mini, but I didn't get a base with him. But I have a ton of bases now, so I can put them on. It was one of the Skaven something or other. I don't know AOS like at all. I don't really have an interest in AOS. Hi, Tyler. Books to read. First Saturday of every month, they offer a free mini. Oh yeah, I know. I really wanted that combat servitor that they had, was it last month? But I never made it to a Warhammer store. Because the closest Warhammer store is about a 2-hour drive. So I'm a little stuck in that department. Obligated to a free mini with a free paint lesson. I do thin my paints, the Vallejo paints especially. This Imperial Fist, you don't have to because it's a contrast. But the Vallejo paints, I either use water or I use thinner. I usually find that I have better luck with water because the thinner desaturates most paints, and so they lose their color and their vibrancy. So I only use the thinner in very select situations. Such as, so I'm going to be coating all this yellow in Nuln Oil. And I will be using thinner on that as a slight desaturation, because it does act as a little bit of a glaze, but it also acts as a wash too. It fills in the recesses very nicely. And this is like 2-to-1 Nuln Oil and thinner, and I think it turned out great. Do not forget to ask about Battle Honors. It's a magazine that offers free prizes for completing tasks like building, collecting, painting, even just reading. Yes, I was aware of that as well. Need a Tau mini of the month. It's about to finally start painting my Farsight model. Wish me luck. Well, I do wish you good luck on that. I was actually thinking about picking up some Tau recently, but then I also want to pick up some Guard. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. Yes, it is a contrast.
I'm joining.
Okay. Want to buy a Farsight? I'm not allowing any more Warhammer purchases until I finish at least 2 of my boxes. You know, if I put my mind to it, I can probably finish a box of 5 in a week. And 30 of your other boxes. I feel that pain. I still have a box of Obliterators and a Venom Crawler and a box of Tech Thralls that I haven't opened yet, and the Dawn of War Onslaught box that I haven't opened yet. And then most of the Kill Team Death Guard models that I'm still kit bashing for the Putrid Maw. Never use Nuln Oil again. I thought about getting some black washes, but I can't find any that really have a good reputation. Since I use all Vallejo, my brain went to, okay, I'll use Vallejo black wash. Everyone hates it.
I have a question. Where's the camera? Oh.
How many hours you work a week? Technically 40. It depends on the time of year. I can probably finish, say if I'm working on a Space Marine, I can probably do him in 4 or 5 hours. If I already have a plan set. $10 in 6 days with a Bob Ross day.
I love Bob Ross.
I don't get that option. Gino and I can and will. It's my duty now.
Is that you too?
Well, if people are commenting on Twitch, then it's on there too.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna teach her how to stream.
No, you're not.
Well, thanks for the sub. Work 60 to 80. Well, like I said, it depends on the time of year. So spring and fall, I typically work about 80 hours a week. Yes.
Sorry, I'll stop talking.
80 hours a week for about 2 months. And then throughout the summer, it goes down to about 40 or 60. The plan is the hardest. See, I can't go in without a plan. And since I've been doing all of these schemes for so long, I have the plan memorized.
Did you show them your ink?
I showed them the other day
That was like one person.
when I was doing Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay.
Do we need an ink update?
Yeah, ink update. Come on, show it.
I don't know if they can see it. Ink update.
It's still there.
Iron Warriors. Guys, they're my boys. Getting bullied. I don't know where Melodus is.
What?
He's nice to you?
I'm nice to Gino.
It's nice to know he's nice to you. He's mean to me. Alright, so next step, we're gonna take some Vallejo flat yellow, and we're gonna dry brush it on this yellow, and then we'll go over it with the wash. Iron indeed. Use your iPad for a plan. Just don't know what colors. I just kind of wing it. And if I like it, I stick with it.
And you complain about it.
She's not here in chat now. She's right here. So.
See, I'm getting no one's messages. I have to actually like back out of YouTube to get them.
That sounds like an internet problem.
Ooh, purple, red, and black. So what's your favorite Disney quote?
You would ask me that. I don't know off the top of my head.
You don't have one that you say all the time.
Do I have one I say all the time?
I don't know. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
You guys are so exciting.
I know. Run with purple, red, and black. Those colors are generally awesome. Especially if you're an Emperor's Children sim. Just don't only want to paint 3 colors. That's part of the reason I have so many armies. But also because I want to contribute to so many different sections of the lore. So I have a Lamentor successor, who are basically Blood Angels. I have Iron Warriors / Salamanders, who are Chaos. I have Death Guard / World Eaters, and yeah, I've got names are escaping me now. Imperial Fists, and I've got Dark Angels, Death Watch, Orcs, Emperor's Children. Some Nurgle demons. So, yeah. That's why I don't just stick to one scheme.
Gino said he can do SpongeBob, but not Disney.
See, and I can't do SpongeBob.
Gino also said, I'm debating if my Raven's Guard successor is going to have a red chest detail or white.
As opposed to, does it show up anywhere else on the scheme? Or is it kind of a standalone thing? Tyranids feel like 3 colors. When you start them, you realize there's 60 shades of 3 colors. That's true. I also have Tyranids over there too. I forgot about them. I usually forget about them. Let's see. I need to add some more Imperial Fist.
He's never seen SpongeBob.
Are you tattling on me?
They said can't do SpongeBob with a question mark.
Yeah, I don't enjoy SpongeBob.
SpongeBob Square. What do you want?
Yeah, I wasn't really a SpongeBob kid. Okay, let's pull out the Nuln Oil. This is what he does.
Dude. Shh.
Hammering words.
What's that?
Nuln Oil.
What's that, dude?
It's a shade wash.
What does that mean?
So all of the recesses in this model are darkened whenever I go over it.
You don't want it to be lemon yellow?
No. Should I? see. Be standalone. Black and purple on left and right arm. White or red chest detail. I don't know what you call the skull since it's not an Aquila. Yeah, I don't know what it's officially called. Wings of the Imperium. Oh, yeah, we definitely need more. Screamer pink, Alaskan bullworm.
I feel like I'm reading a foreign language, and I'm not doing very well.
You want foreign languages, you're in the right community. Maladus speaks Polish. He's not here, though.
Clearly, because he would bully you.
Yep. Okay. My ratio might be totally off here, but we're gonna see. Because I haven't done this in a minute.
Hey, which celebrity do you think you look like?
Is that a serious question?
I'm looking on the Women's Health website for random questions. SpongeBob quote is, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" Or "Big meaty claws."
Neither of those mean anything to me.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Nothing?
Nothing.
Ow.
I wasn't a SpongeBob kid.
I thought you were gonna say I wasn't a Spectrum kid.
That too. Well, I may have been.
Gino also says, "I speak Gino." That's the best I can do.
Valid.
Krusty Krab, pizza. You know that one?
Nope.
So you just sit up here and paint and answer questions and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Fun stuff.
What's your favorite part of your Warhammer community, specifically with your Discord and followers?
You mean I have to pick a favorite?
Not a favorite person, just a favorite thing about them.
It feels like I have to pick a favorite person.
No, don't pick a favorite person because it better be me.
Well, last I checked, you're the only one I'm married to.
Last you checked. You're not answering the question and it's going to make you look bad.
How much work I put into it. Because I spent an entire day setting it up.
Grave said, "Who's your favorite and why is it Gino?" Oh, and he also said, "Look at it. I need it. And oh, brother, this guy stinks."
I know that one.
Do you?
Just because of the meme.
You can't pick Ash. That's cheating. Pick a random, comma, guy. Do your boyfriends watch this?
One of them does sometimes. Don't question it.
I don't think anyone was going to question it.
I didn't expect anyone to.
You're still avoiding the question.
Which question?
My question, like, what's your favorite part about your community?
Uh,
I think they're funny.
they think they're funny.
Gino said it's definitely not me.
They like bullying me.
Grave said, hey, Gino pays for extra attention. So
That is true. That is very valid. It's a little higher on the totem pole. Sad but true. And I give it to him. Does that just make me a sucker? Or is he the sucker?
Boyfriends? Dang, you. Can't even finish that. You should probably clarify that.
No, I'm just gonna leave it be. They can figure it out on their own.
You're not gonna clarify?
No.
Ash is just. What's TTS?
Tabletop simulator?
Oh, I'm like reading off the things. Post in Discord. I kind of do my own thing.
Valid. I think the models channel has kind of become a hodgepodge of everyone just being creative.
Oh, TTS that laughs at our stupidity. That is true. Much love. Text to speech. Oh,
Oh yeah, that one.
thank you.
Not Emperor text to speech, though. That can't be beaten.
Text to speech, you nerd. Watch it. I'm gonna fight your community. Gated community. They probably wouldn't get that reference. So why'd you pick yellow?
His lamenters are yellow, and I'm trying to tie back into the lamenters.
My niece is getting an MRI.
That's exciting.
I know what an MRI is. Those are fun.
Your sarcasm pains me. Okay.
Hey, your second wife said that your boyfriend is watching now,
Oh,
and to show off the tat on stream, because I think he missed it.
I just did, dang.
Well, he's special.
There she is.
It's a girl,
Iron within, iron without.
but it just says iron within.
Yeah. It's also starting this deal. For knowing Tabletop Simulator. I've opened Tabletop Simulator once, and it made me mad, and I didn't want to open it ever again. I've never actually finished text-to-speech, though. It's something that I should probably do at some
MRI for a twitchy person?
point. Trust me, it's bigger than you think.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. I won't go into further detail.
This is who I'm married to.
Does that shock you?
No. Do you like how I referenced her as your second wife?
Sure, she does too.
As you as her second wife?
No. That you referenced her as my second wife.
Well, she called you her second husband the other day.
Also valid.
Can I hear anything in these?
No.
Oh.
Well, you can hear the music. That's it.
Oh. Gino said, "Dang face, I didn't know you were so progressive like that."
You know me but at all. I'm nothing if not frog. That was a metal joke. I don't think it landed.
No. Do you ever get bored?
No, not usually. Because the fact that I'm painting, and then every time I look up, there's another conversation topic, keeps me on my toes.
I could be reading.
You could be, but you chose to engage with these guys.
Yeah, they're fun. Mostly.
Except for Malodus. We can bully him because he's not here.
Yeah, Malodus. Why would you want them to sell you the free minis if you can get them for free?
I wouldn't
I'm answering Gino's things.
get one of the Warhammer store. Sell me the free minis.
I don't understand. If you can get them for free, why would you?
It'd be cool to have one of each major chapter. I mean, technically, every Space Marine model is from every major chapter. Technically.
You're only limited to one mini. Well, that's stupid. Maybe get one free and then buy the rest. Do they do that?
No.
There's not any left to sell.
Yeah, they're one-offs.
You guys are a good group of people. Very exciting.
Sarcasm burns my soul.
One of his boyfriends got it on at the perfect time to hear you talking about his boyfriends. Hi, sister wife.
What was that?
What's the stupid chair?
Oh.
You need new chairs.
No, buy me new chairs.
How about you ask the people that are paying you? No, I mean like a free marine you can get your painting lesson.
I've never taken a painting lesson. Do they not do that? I feel like that should be part of the deal.
Hi, sister.
Okay, gotta turn that off. It's drying out my paint.
Smokey, can you say hi?
It doesn't improve.
This is kind of fun.
If any of you guys, I know Gino is still learning, but if anyone is an avid homebrewer, become a patron. I have a campaign that we're collabing on. A particular crusade that we're homebrewing together. So far, it's Rushtiv and Malidus and I.
Smokey, my man. You're fine. So, sister wife. The reason I'm in the stream is because my messages kept disappearing, and I got angry, and so I came up here instead to bug him. So.
And it's working. Don't want to go through the nightmare of cleaning up the sprue again. Listen, I got you.
Ooh, here's a fun question. How do you spell okay?
Well, I've been taught that there are different ways to spell it depending on your mood.
Okay or O-K-A-Y?
I didn't realize before I got married that there are multiple ways to spell it. And they all have very different meanings. Instead of just...
We could see her messages. She just wanted to be here. No, I would send the message. They would be there for 2 seconds, if that, disappear, and then I'd back out, and then they would be right there. And then I'm like, well, screw it. I'm just gonna go upstairs and bug him. Can I say screw it on stream?
Yes.
Okay. And if my sister wife is on stream, that gives me a reason to watch with me as she watches his. Hey. Question. Does a round or square pizza taste better? Do you have a preference?
Yes.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm. It's always round.
Always round?
Mm-hmm. Square pizzas are too niche.
You're too niche.
Your mom's too niche.
Okay at work. O-K-A-Y at work. Okay with the friends. K when I'm... And K-K when I'm... That he didn't add a third K.
No, you add the third K for very specific situations.
If you were a fruit, which fruit would you be and why?
I don't like fruit.
Vegetable. Square, sometimes, always round. That's what Gino says.
It would be a carrot because you can just chill out and hide in the ground.
You would be a carrot so you could just chill and hide in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Sam said, but the rectangle pizza at school. That is facts. And this homeboy right here was homeschooled, so he doesn't get to experience it. Sorry. Which Mario Kart?
Tell me how you really feel.
Which Mario Kart character are you?
Koopa.
Who?
Koopa.
Who's that?
Why do you ask me the question if you don't know all the answers?
I was going to make that joke face. Figured I shouldn't.
No, we're a pretty free-spirited group.
Hey, this is a perfect question. Which SpongeBob character would you choose to live with and why?
I don't have
You can't
context.
answer, everyone else can. You don't get the answer.
I don't want to answer.
Gino said dry bones.
Do you know who that is?
Is it the bone guy?
One of them.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? None of them I drowned. Good answer. What's something ridiculous that should be illegal, but isn't? Shh.
Owning a cat who thinks he needs to eat all the time. Straight to jail with you. Sorry, was that aggressive?
Mm-hmm. What food do you think would represent each U.S. state?
Oh,
You can just give a few examples.
that's a tough one because I haven't been to every state.
Sorry, Gino. What food would represent, like, the East Coast?
He's knocking stuff over.
Okay, well, what do you want me to do about it? Shank him?
Yes. Go. Be gone. Oh, hi, Bennett.
Okay, what food would represent the East Coast?
The entire East Coast?
Yeah, just we'll do it that way.
Lobster. That valid?
Lobster? Oh, ha 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 ha. Gino. What would the food for the Midwest be?
Corn.
And the West Coast? Avocado. If you were arrested, what would it be for?
Theft.
What are you stealing?
Warhammer.
Okay, this one I think our viewers would appreciate. Specifically, Sammy and her family. Which Hogwarts house do you belong in and why?
I'm a Ravenclaw. I don't know why, because I don't like Harry Potter.
Oop, you just lost friendships.
Well, wouldn't be the first time. Gun medals. I do believe. Actually, I should probably do the equivalent first.
Ooh, you're grounded.
Wouldn't be the first time for that either.
Sammy said Hufflepuff and ground face plant. Gino says I would also say Ravenclaw because I don't like Harry Potter, but I do like birds. What's your favorite bird, Gino? Can they hear me? Oh, there's the microphone. Okay. Whatever. As for arrested embezzlement, I first need to learn what that is and how to do it. I appreciate that. Crows. Ooh. His favorite bird is crows.
Is that just the Raven Guard answer? Or is that a genuine thing?
Harpy Eagle. Ooh. That's what Grave said. Gino said they're smart, you can train them, and I had a crow friend once. Okay, next question. If you were a tribute, do you think you would win the Hunger Games?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not competitive.
Okay.
In the least. Even if my life is on the line. Just kill me.
Okay. Gino, just because you had one stand on your card doesn't mean it was your friend. I appreciate that. Nah, it followed me down to my bus stop.
Alright, let's jump to some more gun battles.
Would you rather fight a bear or a shark?
Sharks would be easier to maneuver. Is that the correct answer?
I don't know. This is your answers. So, does that mean water's wet?
That was not the question.
Is water wet?
No.
Gino said that he agreed with you. Apocalypse, just take me out.
Yeah, not worth it. A little more water.
Shark, they have to wind up their attack. That's Gino. Base and I have a lot of the same answers, same names. Think alike, I guess.
Same names? Oh,
Does he have the same name as you?
he's Nathan.
Oh. Okay.
That was his old name. He's evolved.
Like a Pokemon?
Precisely. He's transcended human evolution. He's become the cache of Genos.
Also, Threads with the drive-by attack was kind of crazy. What's your go-to excuse to get out of plans?
Depends.
On?
Your plans or someone else's plans?
So much trouble.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I just didn't want to use my full real name in chats anymore.
Valid.
So, what's your go-to excuse?
It depends. What's the situation? Give me a scenario.
I hate your friends sometimes. Man, you can't use the brother one.
It's a Warhammer joke.
Oh.
Because there's a lore tuber called Pancreas No Work.
Foreign language.
Figured it would be.
Do you want me to ask about the Disney princess one?
Sure.
Who's your favorite Disney princess and why?
Well, that depends on my era in life. When I was a kid, it was Aurora.
Why?
Because Prince What's-His-Nuts is a badass.
Don't think that's the actual Disney name, but
That was the drive.
And now?
Well, now I don't have one. In high school, it would have been Rapunzel.
Why?
Obvious reasons. The reasons speak for themselves. Anyone who tells me I'm wrong can fight me. Little Mermaid, redhead, and your affinity for aquatic life. So you would let a ginger kidnap you. What I'm hearing.
What the heck is that?
Threads? Oh. Oh, the Xenomorph Queen.
I don't think that's a real queen.
I don't think it's Disney. It is a queen.
Of like Warhammer related stuff?
No, it's Alien.
You act like I know this stuff.
The Alien franchise? You don't know what the Alien is?
Coming from the guy that's never watched SpongeBob, shush it.
I know what Alien is.
If you know of any, let me know. I am sadly Sue. Disney bought them. I don't know about that.
Did they really? I was not aware of that.
Ooh, here's a question for you. What's the best type of cheese for you?
Like the best to eat, or like
Whatever.
the best for my health?
What? Probably your favorite kind of cheese.
Parmesan. Memes were glorious. No more Spaceballs? What the heck?
Your wife's awesome.
You don't even know what a space wolf is.
But his wife said no. So she rocks.
It's not fair.
Well, she's the cock. I listen.
We're not gonna worry about the inside as much as tonight.
Alright. I'm done with the questions. Plus my phone's about to die, so
Okay, bye.
peace out.
Lactose. So you can't consume dairy. It's a sad day. She's getting a World Eater Combat Patrol? Okay, that I approve of. Not that she really needs my permission, but I approve of it. Never thought she'd leave. I'll be sure to send her a screenshot of your chat, Gino. I gotta do this one over here too. Starting a war. She doesn't like Space Marines. That is unfortunate, because I have a lot of Space Marines. All of different armies, though. She's buying me an Exocrine or a Tyrannofex. If you weren't already married, I'd say marry that woman, but you already got that covered. To paint in without us distracting him, so I'm sure it's very helpful. This is true. Very true. Just a few more surfaces and he'll be ready for a wash, and then the fine details, and he'll be done. $36 boxes. I don't know how many boxes I have, but they have all been opened and assembled except for these 1, 2, 3 boxes sitting here. 15 tops. Does she need to join more often? Do we need to put that to a vote? No longer has the boxes. He ate them. It's all sprue now. I just have a hard time having models sitting around that aren't at least built. That's my problem. Because the reason I get them is because I'm really excited about building them. Being able to kit bash them and make them, you know, specific characters within my lore. Speaking of lore, and this might even help you out, Gino. Last summer, I did a thing. It was a Warhammer homebrew review, and I only had a couple of submissions, but a couple guys in the Discord submitted their homebrews to me, and we talked about and like workshopped their specific homebrews. So they assembled them in PDFs or docs, and I could look at them, and we talked about them on stream. And I've thought about doing that again here in the very near future. And that may be something to help you along with the homebrew trail too. If that's something you're interested. If you decide ultimately that homebrew isn't something you want to do, no pressure. I always just think it's a fun thing to do in our community. I have models unassembled, but it's less than 5, and I paint sub-assembled. In total, I have 4 plus 6, 9. So that's 13 plus 10 is 23 plus 3 is 26. So I have 26 total models that I don't have built. And all the others are. I have a lot than 26 models. A lot more unbuilt Gundam than 36 guys. Just out of room to display. So I'm on pause with building until I get room. Or Sporden and Threads to play along. Whoever wants to. I was going to make an announcement here in the next week or two on the Discord telling people that it was going to happen again. And so instead of a painting stream, I'll just spend an entire stream and we'll just be talking about homebrews. So I do have a homebrew submission channel. If anyone has anything they want to submit. Maladus was asking me about it a few weeks ago. So I figured it was probably about time to do another one. Let's see, how long have we been going? I will probably get the wash on this guy and call it a night because I do have things that I need to do tonight that require adult responsibilities. If I do buy that Saturday box, and you guys can flame me hard, it will only be 50% off only. Anything I'd have to add would just be Anger Marine coded, so I'm useless. All my Gundams have individual boxes. Loop ringtone song. Okay. More than 36 boxes. So I'm gonna do some precision washing. Oh wait, I forgot stuff on the helmet. Gotta do that too. Call that good. We're gonna do some precision washing on the Aquila. Very nice. Okay. See you, Threads. Thanks for jumping in, joining the Discord, and all that jazz. I forgot to paint that too. Guess I'll go ahead and do that. I can coat it in normal oil, that won't hurt it. Okay. I am actually going to fill in his knee pad too. Because his left knee denotes his company. Great coverage on that. Precision washing tips. I can't do pin washing, also because I don't have a brush that fine. So when I say precision washing, it means I'm just washing particular parts, like the Aquila or these skulls on the Prometheum tanks. And I suppose while I'm here, while I'm here, we're going to work on the chapter symbols and things. So they have the bleeding heart of the Lamenters, but it's not on a checkerboard background. Okay. Also have the small teardrop over the left eye, which I usually have a very hard time doing. Now, the fire support symbol. Should be easy in theory. Because it is just an arrow. Oh, it's a triangle. Yeah, they have a teardrop tap. It's supposed to symbolize that they feel emotion so deeply because they are of Lamenter's lineage. However, the differentiation between them and the Lamenters is where the Lamenters feel melancholy and express it in forms of sadness or grief. They express it in rage. Kind of like the unhealthy form of grief. That's good enough. And they are part. Thousand Chaos. They're part of Ninth Squad. Not direct murder. X. Close enough. Not a great freehander. Okay. 36 plus boxes. I'm going to add a little bit more to the gold on these Prometheum tanks. Just make them pop a little more before I put the Agrax on them. I'll probably do the Null Oil first and then the Agrax. But I do really need to go because I got to get some stuff done tonight. But yeah, working on an Infernus Marine. Because I haven't done those for a while. This dude, he's Veteran Sergeant Areldis. Veteran of the Death Watch because he has a Death Watch Cauldron. And he's kind of neat. These are the first company veteran sergeant helmets, and then regular sergeants just have red helms because they're pretty Codex compliant, not nearly to the extent that the Ultramarines are, but they also kind of stick close, relatively close. To the organization and the symbolism and things, hence that all this jazz. And the red means they're from the third company, which is the company that I'm painting as well. They're first company veterans that I have painted as well. But these are by far some of the Marines that I've put the most work into as far as chapter and lore wise goes. So, yep, it was fun. Thanks, guys, for being here. Just got Herald. They got names. They do have names. The particular characters, sergeants and character units, they all have names and lore. And then the regular infantry units, they can have names on occasion. Just depends on the situation. But yeah. Thanks to you guys for being here. Join the Discord for anyone who hasn't yet. Those of you who are lurking in the background. You can share any models that you're working on. You can show any finished models. You can join our various discussions. You can find me on Instagram at faceplant104. Is it faceplant104 or faceplant_104? I don't remember. I haven't looked at my own username in forever. Faceplant104. You'll find me there. And I believe the link is in the description of this as well. Yeah. I think that's it. I also stream on Twitch. You are on Twitch right now. And yeah, that is that. So thanks everybody. And I will catch you all next week if there isn't a gaming stream that happens at some point in the near future. So, bye everybody.